Marvin Gaye, one of the greatest soul singers of all time, met a tragic and violent end. On April 1, 1984, when he was shot and killed by his own father, Marvin Gaye Sr., just one day before his 45th birthday. The story of his death is a heartbreaking tale of family conflict, mental illness, and personal struggles. By the early 1980s, Marvin Gaye was battling severe depression, financial troubles, and drug addiction, particularly cocaine. Despite his immense talent and success with hits like What's Going On, Sexual Healing, and Ain't No Mountain High Enough, his personal life was in turmoil. He had moved back into his parents' home in Los Angeles, where tensions between him and his father grew increasingly volatile. Marvin Gaye Sr. was a strict, often abusive man who had a difficult relationship with his son. He was a preacher in a conservative Christian sect and disapproved of Marvin's lifestyle, music, and struggles with addiction. Marvin, in turn, had long resented his father's harsh treatment during his childhood. In the months leading up to the shooting, Marvin's mental state worsened. He reportedly made suicidal remarks and even gave away possessions, suggesting he foresaw his own death. His father, meanwhile, was also dealing with his own health and emotional issues. On the morning of April 1st, an argument broke out between Marvin and his father. The exact cause is debated, but it reportedly stemmed from misplaced business documents and escalated into a shouting match. Marvin's mother, Alberta, tried to intervene, but the confrontation turned physical. At some point, Marvin Sr. retrieved a .38 caliber revolver that Marvin Jr. had given him months earlier for protection. In a moment of rage, he shot his son twice, once in the chest at point-blank range, and a second time as Marvin collapsed. Marvin Gaye was pronounced dead at the hospital shortly after. Marvin Gaye Sr. was initially charged with first-degree murder, but due to his age 70 failing health, and claims that he acted in self-defense, he pleaded no contest to voluntary manslaughter. He received a 6-year suspended sentence and probation, serving no jail time. He died in 1998. Marvin Gaye was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles. His death shocked the world, leaving fans and fellow musicians devastated. His legacy, however, endured, with his music continuing to inspire generations. Marvin Gaye's tragic death remains one of the most heartbreaking stories in music history. A man who sang about love, peace, and social justice met a violent end at the hands of someone who should have protected him. Despite his struggles, his influence on soul, R&B, and pop music remains unmatched.